Hello. For this video, I'm doing a monochromatic strip card. So I'm going to do the card itself with green strips, and I'm going to do a trading card, a 2-layer trading card, which is 2.5 by 3.5 inches with a flower on it. And I've saved these because I figured I could just hand cut out some leaves. So, alrighty. So first things first, this is just a regular A2 card. So it's 8.5 inches by 5.5. Folded in half at 4 1/4. So now I'm just going to take these strips and I'm going to start gluing them down. And these are just 1/2 inch strips. And I'm going to make sure I can still see the white in between, because that's the look that I'm going for. Sounded like they were shooting the cannons off over at the Coast Guard Academy. This is looking neat. One more. Oh, I guess they are. Alrighty. And there's a little tiny bit more room over here. Do I want to do another real thin piece? Nope, I think I'm just going to leave it. Alright, so let's go ahead and trim this off, because we don't need the excess little pieces on, little bits and pieces on here. There. We can throw these away. There. Alright. Okay, so now, and what I'm thinking is, I want to put these two together, and I want to put this on here, and then I want to do the flower, and put the flower on here. Come on, Barb. And put that on there, so that'll have to be 3D'd up. I think that's going to look really nifty. All right. So, the only thing though is I'm thinking maybe I need to use a little bit of green marker around the outer edge of the flower and this to make it stand out a little bit. So let's see if this will work on there. Yes, that should be, I think that's dark enough to see. Maybe I might need to go to a different one. Let's try the other side. We'll make our decision. That's perfect. Okay. Sometimes that's all you need, is just a little bit of shadow around. And then we're all set. Yep. Oh, definitely. Okay. So then that can go on there. So now we can need to do that with the flowers. So let's see. How am I going to carefully do this? How about if I do the top portion first? Can I get all the way down in there? I'll try to get down in there as far as I can. Ooh, I can. Okay. And then I'll have to turn it around the other way and see. There, that's better. Okay. Use just the tip, Barbara. That works. And it's just enough to give it a little bit of shadow around the outside of this flower. So I think that's going to highlight it just enough. One more, and then we have the other one to do. And it just takes a few minutes. And that's okay. Yep. So see, now you can see that much better, because I want them to stand out enough without just kind of melting into each other. And I guess I'm much better at doing this pulling towards me. So see, I usually push away and then I'll go and make a big mistake. But pulling towards me seems to be working better. So now I've taught myself something new today. Pull it towards me, because this is coming out really nice. Sometimes I mess it up and I have to recut another one out. And that's okay too, because it's just paper. And I have to remind myself of that. It's just paper. And one more side right here. And the tip. Ta-da! Yay! Perfect. All right, so let's put these together. I need a bone folder because I want to curl these out. There, and then fold those up. And again, curl those petals. And fold them up. There, okay. Very nice, very nice, very nice, nice, nice. Then we gotta put a blob of this in the center. And put this one in the center of this one. Ta-da! And squish that down. And let that dry for a few moments. While that's drying, then I can do this. All right, so let's see. Do I want to put a black stem on that? Why not? That's a good idea. Huh. I think I will. All righty. Methinks me will, me will, me will. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get some glue on here. And do it about right there. Perfect. Then we can trim this off. There. Now we can go ahead and we can put glue on the back of this piece. So look at all these scraps that we can use. Lots of strips. And I was lucky I did find just enough to punch out the flower and to cut out this trading card. But I was going to just go ahead and put some more of these strips together, and then you can make a trading card out of the strips. That's easy. Yep. So if I needed to, that was my plan, my backup plan. All right, so let's go ahead and glue this down. And I want this flower like right there. All right. That's pretty. Okay, so I want this down on the left a little bit though. Ta-da! Alrighty. So I'm just trying to put the same distance between here and here. Okay, turn that over and give it a little back rub. Alright, now the And this can go down there. That's going to be perfect. There. Right there. Perfect. Okay. So now I just want to cut out a couple little leaves. And these are like perfect sizes for leaves. That'll work. You can do a pointy tip, you can do rounded tip. Maybe I should do pointy tips, huh? Why not? There. We'll do a little bit of a pointy tip there. That'll work. Oops, is it that way or this way? Oh, the paper goes this way, okay. That'll work. Ta-da! Simple little shapes. Okay, let's go ahead and glue that down. I love anything black, black and white, and anything monochromatic. I just think it looks so sharp. Just so neat. All right, now I'm thinking maybe a black center. Ooh, yes, and I do have, where's my box of flowers? In here, not that one, in here. Blues, browns. There's all the flowers. I don't need that part, I need this part. Are the black ones in there? Nope, just blue. All right, where'd my black ones go? Come in here then. Alrighty. Yep, right there. Aha. Perfect. All right. So I've got the furry black middles. I still have a few of them left. And that's just so perfect. Look at that. Oh, yes. That's exactly what it needed. Ta-da! How cute is that? All right, this can go back in my box. Perfect. Very, very nice. I like that. Okay, let's get some glue under there. That little black center is perfect. Gush that down and that'll... That glue will dry nice and clear. That'll be pretty. All right, I do want to trim this off a little bit on this one side though. As a matter of fact, I have a better idea. Let's do this. Let's trim the front off just a wee bit. And then there. Because then I can take this piece and I can glue this piece on the inside here. And then I'll have the green along the edge. Yep, I will. So put that right up against there and right up against there. Perfect. Then we'll trim that bit off. There, and now I've got the green against the edge. How do you like that? Ah, alrighty. That came out pretty. So now I need some black words or something right there. That'll be pretty. So let's see, I've got black words. How about own your story, collect beautiful moments. Ooh. Own your story. How about own your story? Why not? We can do that. Own your story. That'll go up in this corner perfectly. Oh, yes, and that certainly finishes it, doesn't it? All right. So what do you think of that? Isn't that pretty? I like that. And that's a neat little tip, huh? To just trim it off and just add a little bit of color, and then it just goes right along with it, rather than cutting the whole thing off, which is what I was going to do. So there you go. I hope you like this idea, and you'll give it a try. And until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.